Got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Giants.
Kevin Gossman will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Gosman's a guy that can sink the ball pretty well. His mid-90s fastball, his best outpitch is that split finger. He's kind of been a guy that's bounced around between the starting rotation and back to the bullpen. It's never been a question about his arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Baltimore Orioles. If this guy's throwing strikes, he can be awfully tough to hit.
Now at the plate is Carson Kelly, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Gaussman has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And another foul ball. High and deep down the left field line.
Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Ball, that's out.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at-bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 15 long balls and 43 RBIs. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And he fouls this one off. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Eduardo Escobar goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate now is David Peralta, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Dubon has it, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Now it'll be the Giants' turn, no score. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws, I call it a sweeper. It's kind of it's a hybrid between a slider and a curveball. It's a big sweeping breaking ball. And if he has a good one, you'll see lots of swings and misses early on.
And now, Buster Posey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
Bumgarner's ready. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. Out in front of it, strike 1. Posey aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The average right at 280 coming in. 9 homers and 30 RBIs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners on first with one down. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next, it'll be Donovan Solano. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Josh Van Meter. And now the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Reined in. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year, he's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
In now, Christian Walker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Stepping in now, Geraldo Perdomo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in will be Tim LaCastro, man at first after the 2-out walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Perdomo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores.
The second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The windup and the 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Mauricio Dubon will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Next to dig in, Mauricio Dubon, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on the way. In there, 0-1. Left center, base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll enter play here at an even 250. A dozen home runs and 37 RBIs. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show.
Welcome back to Oracle Park, home of the Giants, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. They come into this one among the league leaders in both team ERA and walks allowed, something members of the pitching staff told me they take a lot of pride in. They told me how important it is in today's game to not give up any freebies, because with so many teams and players swinging for the home run, it's absolutely crucial to avoid having guys on base if someone does connect. Now that makes perfect sense, guys, but we all know it's easier said than done, so they've got a lot to be proud of.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. One gone in the Arizona third, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Carson Kelly. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now here it comes. Third inning, no score to this point. Still 2-2. Now here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
The pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
2 balls and a strike to count. Bumgarner's ready. Here it is on 2-1.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's Buster Posey now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run for Buster Posey. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. LeCastro is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan.
Stepping up is Evan Longoria. Worked a walk his first time up. Now the pitch.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
2 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
And now in the box, Donovan Solano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Here's another 2-2. Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the 0-1. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. But bye-bye, baby. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. We're through 3 here in China Basin. It's 1-0 San Francisco. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see a 7-mile-an-hour differential there from one to the other. One out, bases empty. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. And now the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one frozen.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Grounded softly to the right. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail this one 1-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
Bumgarner has his sign. Here it comes. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. All even now, 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2. Outside. 3-0 now. Brandon Crawford is on deck. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Strike taken up in the zone. The 3-1. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now into the box, Brandon Crawford. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Dubon stands at first with 1 out. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Grounded to the right. In time to first, and there are two away.
Up next to the Giants, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Now at the plate, Kevin Gausman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Two out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A ball and two strikes to the Giants pitcher. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The set and the 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants leave one. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Christian Walker is at the plate as he watches ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And a good eye here as he takes ball four, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So the next to bat will be Geraldo Perdomo. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch.
1-0. Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is He's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tim LaCastro will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Now another 2-2. And there he goes towards second. This one's flared out toward left. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. So a long at-bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hit hard on the ground to third. The tag gets one. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Yohan Lopez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up Buster Posey.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
Mike Yastrzemski waits on deck. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's off the second archway. He'll get it into second.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Posey stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Loud contact for Longoria, and a ball carrying well to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A two-run home run for Evan Longoria, number 10 for him on the year, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Now batting, shortstop.
To the plate now, Donovan Solano, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. This one's down to third. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Next to stand in is Brandon Belt, struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's set and the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A 1 pitch on its way. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Josh Rojas will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Crawford is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. The pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Dubon is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Count is 1 and 2. Ball 2.
And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Dubon is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 3-0. Taylor Widener enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Mauricio
The
Dubon.
center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Whitener is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Kelly is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Dubon is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
At the plate now, Brandon Crawford. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line in left. Escobar has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Giants, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Now to bat, Kevin Gausman. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Two out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward the veteran outfielder David Peralta. First pitch on the way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Here's the 0-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. Flores is there. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Stepping in now, Josh Van Meter, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here, and almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Here's the 2-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Solano for 1 on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Next to hit, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way is a fastball looked at for a strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Dubon is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
So now here is Geraldo Perdomo. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's set. Here it comes. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Van Meter leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Matt Wisler will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. So next to bat will be Tim LaCastro. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First offering. Two men are on with two men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Evan Longoria will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Giants 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder as Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Haven Smith will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now here's the first offering as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He enters play here at 288, 5 homers and 22 RBIs. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
So next to hit is Carson Kelly. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Tyler Rogers enters the ballgame out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Eduardo Escobar will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Smith is off of first with 2 away. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hot shot down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Next to hit is David Peralta. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ready with the 1-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Second and third, 2 away. Two and one now. Two and one. Here it is.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
He stays alive, still 2-2. In tight. Look out. That one sends him to the deck. It's ball 3.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair, still down 3-0. Riley Smith will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Donovan Solano.
The shortstop, Donovan Solano.
First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Into the box, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Mauricio Dubon is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They lead it 3-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jake McGee comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and here's Josh Van Meter.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 1-1, and he fouls this one off. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the cove and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Diamondbacks claw back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The batter, the first baseman, Christian.
To the plate now, Christian Walker, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate now, Geraldo Perdomo, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Next, it'll be Tim LeCastro, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
So now to the plate as Dribble Cabrera fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1. Count is 2-1.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. San Francisco led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Kevin Gausman earns win number 7 on the season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Madison Bumgarner was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jake McGee closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that will wrap things up for Mark DeRosa. Dan